Hi Pisces Moons, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144, very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Pisces, unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For this reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread using the Melanated Classic Tarot deck. I will be clarifying those cards with the Egyptian Tarot deck here. I've already pre-shuffled both decks here. I'm just going to explain because we are beginning a new series here with you Pisces, which I deem only as the right thing to do given that you are the 12th sign. And for most reads, I do feel that you are always the last to hear your readings where you may be comfortable with it, but things can switch and we can change things if we want to, and I'm changing those things. And for me, it wasn't intentional and it wasn't done on purpose. It just happened to where now the series that I'm doing the past few times that I've started have been starting with you. So for the Spotlight series, we're going to honor each sign. You being the first sign, we're using this background here. I'm going to give a little bit of insight and information about the sign of Pisces and Pisces moons and what all that means, because we all have these wonderful signs within us, whether they show up in our chart or not. We're all connected. We're an entire collective. And I do feel that for the betterment of all, it just makes sense to be informed about the pieces of you that you may not know about, and this holding for everybody who comes across these messages, but then also to wanting to honor you and thank you for the wonderful, magical, majestic energy that you provide to us on a daily basis, for the burden that you do bear by the water energy that's within you and what you pick up on a daily basis and feel. And I do feel transmute that energy for a lot of you who have learned to master this and to be able to be in this position to withhold and uphold that energy so that we are all content and happy, staying in light and staying in love. Thank you, Pisces moons. So I'll go ahead and get started here. And with the 3-card spread that I'm going to be doing, it's going to be past, present, and future, and then clarified by the Egyptian Tarot. Zoom, 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 zoom. I love this song. It says Tech 9, don't nobody want none. Song is dope. All right, so we'll put this right about here. For now, I may move it just to make space. All right, so your past, and this is in reverse too. I normally don't do reversals, but I feel like this is an energy that is over for you. With it being in reverse, I feel like that's speaking to the definement of this being in your past energy and it being completely over. You being over this and moving on into something that's meant for you, that's better for you. 10 of Swords here, where this is a lot of pain that you have experienced. I'm just hearing backlash, retaliation, revenge, misunderstandings. Undeserved here, totally. Because I'm getting a kindness in your energy where you have been walking a very nice path for yourself. Continuing to stay on that path, seeing the gold here and what you've created for yourself. Telepathic energy coming through here, seeing the purple and the crown energy. But then also third eye energy here too as well. With you having a knowing, you protecting this energy here while you have gone through this. And this being a part of a transformative energy here too. But it's like, damn. And this card came out, I'd say, over the past year, quite a bit in some of your readings here, where you've experienced a lot of this. I feel the most out of all the signs here. 10 energy, this being brought down to a 1. I feel that speaking to an ending overall, but then a new beginning. where one is learning from having experienced many rounds of a Ten of Swords here. Going through the same cycles here, but I feel that there's been a betterment where you've been building upon each of these cycles here with that gold energy being on a very strong, abundant energy. And then also Magician energy with the one card being the Magician card and the Major Arcana. So mastering your Magician energy while experiencing these Ten of Swords. So Ten of Swords, these swords here could be from different people. A set of swords, I'm seeing 3 of Swords here, 2 of Swords here, and then we got 5 of Swords here. So 5 of Swords being about energies where someone outside of you or an energy within you, you having internal conflict and this showing itself on the outside of you in a certain way to help you to deal with what's going on within yourself. But this 5 of Swords outside of you could be from other people who have decided to take revenge for whatever reason. Usually with that energy of revenge, it's people who have not dealt with their own self and their own feelings and feel the need to take that out on others. Feeling as if they have won a particular battle at that time, but at what cost? And so then moving to the 2 of Swords being about indecision, where you may have been in situations and it's been very clear and evident. Because I do feel that you being a Pisces energy, you come into certain people's lives for a certain reason and vice versa, but I do feel that you have a designated and very special mission. And so you being on this mission, being brought into other people's lives, there being too many of 2 of Swords energy here too as well, where one is not making a decision when it comes to you, realizing and recognizing when it's too late, just how valuable you truly were and truly are, and just how much of a sacrifice you have made by being in this energy where I do feel, given the built up abundance here, how many times you've been through this and what it is that you've gained here with the purple energy there too. Being able to heal the lower chakra energies as we see the yellow here for the solar plexus. And then the sacral chakra, which comes after the root chakra, which is the first chakra, second chakra, third chakra. These higher chakra energies here have been built and been mastered on here, having healed lower chakra energies. These being healed by the experiences of these energies here being outside of you, but also internally. So not being decided on. And then 3 of Swords energy is third-party energies or just some painful, very painful heartache, heartbreak energy that has come towards you. I'm seeing this last sword here, almost like a last attempt, but someone missed. I feel this is a part of your protection here too, but you moving away from this energy here, this being in your past energy, coming into a 1 energy where it's not necessarily something completely new, because we do have a 10 where we're moving from a 10 into a 1 here. So having learned from this, I feel you're transmuting this energy here and flipping this 10 into that 1, having learned and mastering and creating and no longer wishing to experience this anymore, realizing what it is that you need to do for yourself. Because as within, so is without. As above, so is below. You're worthy. And I think you've discovered this so that this 10 of Swords is no longer existent in your life. Your second card. Boom, 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 boom. All right, Pisces Moons. I love this for you. This is a stable, wonderful energy here in this 10 of Pentacles. You're very blessed and abundant. And the sacrifice that you have made, I feel not just, it's like sacrifices. Sacrificial lamb energy here. Matching 10s here too. 10 and 10 is judgment energy. So I do feel that for whatever and whoever was causing this energy outside of you, where you were brought into other people's lives, as I said before, to help them to make change, but also to help yourself make a greater change, to help you to realize your true value and your true worth. Judgment energy coming in for all of this shit here. 10-10. And when I say 10, 10, 10 and 10 is 20. 20 is the Judgment card in the Major Arcana. But let's focus on this here, in this wonderful tree of life energy here that we have, where I'm getting that lover's energy and you choosing yourself. You choosing yourself, 9 of Pentacles and a 1 Ace of Pentacle there, where I do feel you being in your strong stability, being a golden energy, being very fruitful, being one of equal give and take, one who is willing to work well with others, very well with others in collaboration in order to get things done and to accomplish and progress and to move into greater investments is all here in this 10 of Pentacles. This is a complete, happy, stable, abundant energy where we have a total family here, a great family life, great settings, great materialism, great spirituality, that 9 energy with the 1 energy. These 10s breaking down to the 1s, what you have transmuted. So taking the 9 energy, the 9th house being the house of spirituality, and Jupiter being the ruler of Sagittarius, Sagittarius being a fire sign, that being about action that's been taken, you taking the action and the power over your own life here and not allowing outside energy. I feel fixing that energy from within yourself, healing that energy, those lower chakras there, clearing those energies all the way up to your crown chakra, where you're tapping into this wonderful abundance given to you from divine here, offered constantly. I feel with that tap in by your higher self. Higher self here energy is present here. This checker energy is sticking out. That could be significant. I may look into that. I've been seeing this a lot here. So that may be significant. I'm getting patterns here too. I feel like this is tied to some ancestral tie here. Also seeing the, I don't know if you can see it, the script that's on the wall. It's giving me the Egyptian vibes here too. And we do have the clarifying cards from the Egyptian tarot that's going to be coming here. But I'm seeing this overall, just as total happiness and abundance here, where you're being celebrated, but also being brought together, I feel, with ancestors. You may have an older person, an elder that's living with you or in the home or will be living in the home. A family is coming together here where it may have been separated. But overall, sound stability and abundance here. A family, a great family life, complete with the pets, the children, generational love here across the board. And the way that these energies are, the pentacles here are spread out, not only are they in this tree of life energy, where it's giving me that Garden of Eden type vibe here. We have collaboration, and stability here. So I'm seeing these 2 pentacles and then 2 pentacles of 2 individuals coming together as balanced here. So masculine and feminine energy in the center of these 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. So with this energy within yourself here, I do feel that you're being met with this energy on the outside of you, whether this be with a romantic person, whether this be in career or in family. But because of the 10 of Pentacles within you, which I am getting as a 9 of Pentacles and then the Ace of Pentacles that you have manifested and created from what you've learned from this 10 of Swords here, you're now sitting in this wonderful presence of a 10 of Pentacles here. This is the ultimate. The ultimate. Love it. King and Queen status here in their rightful abundance. Having gained that after being in a sacrificial energy here for far too long. And moving yourself away from this and out of this, having mastered your energy. Your 3rd card. And this is your future card. This is the Fool card. And so coming from those 1 energies, moving into a new level and greater manifestation. The Major Arcana starts with the 0 card, but the 0 card, it's almost like all of the pages. So these could be wonderful messages that are coming to you with new starts and new potentials with these endings here. Now that you've come into completions here and created these endings here too as well. That judgment energy coming through there too as well, which is going to bring about great change as we reap what we have been sowing. Definitely getting that here too. You reaping what you have been sowing, and you've been planting and sowing good seeds here. And this is what the result is from this here, is that 10 of Pentacles. Being that we have another 10 breaking down to a 1 with that new start energy coming through here. So taking a leap of faith into something new, having built your stability after having gone through past energies of this awful, painful hurt here, and knowing what it is that you want moving forward. Now with the stability here as a sound foundation, taking a leap of faith into something new where I do feel you have a knowing and you gain the knowledge and the wisdom to be able to jump into something that you may not have wanted to get into before. But you know what it is what you're capable of, what tools that you do have, and that you are supported, that you're supported. And this may not even be like the traditional sense. Like I'm hearing this is not 3D family type stuff. This is what you have built as far as what it is you've gone through. And I feel that with that new energy and the one energies and the new start, it's like a redefinition of what this 10 of Pentacles is, where it doesn't have to be man and wife and then grandma and grandpa. Like this, I'm getting this as being, you know, partnerships that you have manifested where like-minded individuals and people who are matching you with the integral energy that you continue to walk along here and with. You're being met with those individuals here too. People who are matching you, who are not going to deliver any kind of these swords here. You moved away from this, having learned lessons. And now it's almost like an unconventional type energy here, but I'm just getting all different kinds of people here that are coming together, all energies here. And even with the dogs here, you may not have dogs. You may be donating to ARL, Animal Rescue League. And then with children, you may be working with children. You may be even adopting children. Like this is something totally different that doesn't look like 3D sense here. And you're redefining, you know, what this true 10 of Pentacles is really all about. So you, and that, maybe that's why that 9 energy was coming through very strongly there too. Because you could be single. The 9 of Pentacles is a single energy, an independent energy. But you're building, you know, it's like anything that is going to create a 10 of Pentacles for you, adding to your 9 of Pentacles, it's an Ace of Pentacle energy that's going to be matched with you and not something that's going to backtrack or set you back in any kind of way. It's going to add to you, whatever it is that you're bringing into your life from this point on, this being your present card here. And so now with this, I feel with that new start and you knowing that now that you have created this, you're able to build upon it and willing more and more each time that you continue to build and to gain, that you want to take a risk towards something that you may not have been so interested in or willing to take a risk on in the past. Because we do have past energy with the 10s there and not necessarily ace energies where that has to do with something completely new. We're learning from situations here and moving into new beginnings here with this confidence and with this wisdom, with this knowing that the universe is going to have our back no matter what it is that we decide to do, because we've done the self-work, we've done the inner work, we've made the sacrifices and stuck it out and made it through here. The sunlight shining on this full card energy here, on this full here. And holding this flower up, you may be into growing or gardening. This is a future card here too. But I do feel that also too, with this energy from within yourself and willing to take a risk on things when it comes to you, this may be someone outside of you, that matching energy here This matching energy here. Wanting to match and make an offer and take a leap of faith when it comes to you. Because you're choosing you, someone is choosing you here too as well. But you're being met with again, an equal match here. Where I feel in the past, you were settling for less here. And that being a part of that Ten of Swords energy there too. Zero energy is that wholeness energy. It's the energy of all things, but then nothing. No thing. And as much as it can represent a page energy, it's not comparable to that. Because page energies have substance, where this is more like free flight here. And just going for it. Just going for it. Taking what one has, all that one has, you know. It's like an excitement energy. Like someone's very anticipated on this decision and not really thinking a whole lot about it and just doing it. Possibly, you know, not having to think a lot about it because they have seen the cycles that you've been through and seeing how strong it is that you've come into this Ten of Pentacles here and now wanting to be a part of it. But I feel that you have built yourself up to a place where you've sent message to the universe that you're not settling for less, and anyone who wants to come in or try to penetrate this Ten of Pentacles has to have the same vibration here too as well. And I do feel you're being met with that here in this full energy here, where someone is willing to take a leap of faith when it comes to you and is choosing you. The Two of Swords energy, where you weren't being decided on, you transmuted that and changed that for yourself because you've chosen yourself, knowing your power and your worth. You're a Ten of Pentacles, boo. A Ten of Pentacles. And I do feel that with you taking a chance on something new, this energy is being met outside of you, physically, in the physical realm here too. Leaving everything behind, being in the spirit, being strong within your soul, and listening to yourself. And not relying on outside energy to interfere or affect one's decision when it comes to matters of the heart. Like possibly also to just leaving everything behind. Having it all. I'm getting this energy of having it all and just going through whatever it is that they need to go through to get to you. Someone has gone through hell and high water. And I feel that it's very rightfully deserved because you've gone through the same thing here. So you're being met with someone who has, I feel, been in a very similar experience with you. Or not with you, but aligning with you in that sense there. Being on a path that's very similar, not the same path, because no one is going to walk the path that you can, and vice versa for this energy coming through very strong here too. So it sounds like, and again, it doesn't have to be romantic. This could be about career. This could be about family here too. But someone's seeing you for who you are because you've seen yourself and built this up for yourself after this Ten of Swords here. This being in your future here. Where I do get, again, this being more about you taking a leap of faith here. And in doing so, someone is seeing you and wanting to take a risk and take a leap of faith towards you. I love this. I love this for you. I love the energy and the flip of this. Going from this to this. A-okay. All right, so let's clarify the Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords. This is great endeavors in your future here too. I feel that this is a lot of options that you've created. Having built this wonderful stability and this fruitful tree of life here where it's just creating more pentacles, like pentacles, 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 pentacles are being created here, and you're creating even more opportunity for yourself, having learned and transmuted and taken this energy and turned it over into something magnificent here with your wonderful Piscean energy. Clarify the Ten of Swords. And nothing's coming out. I feel like you almost don't even want to focus on that anymore, to be honest. Like it's so over. We'll take this top card here. This top card here is the Queen of Pentacles. So that being that energy that you flipped here, this shadow work, your polarity energy is Virgo. So I'm getting strongly that this is Virgo energy here. Very strongly that this is Virgo energy. And this is the energy that's within you. Queen of Pentacles, someone who's very strong, sound, stable, who's very giving. Notice that this Queen of Pentacles is holding this flower up here. Look at this match here. These aren't the same cards, but I'm noticing that there's a white flower here being held up to the sun. And then there's a white flower here being held up to the sun. So the energy of you manifesting, meditating, releasing what no longer serves you. White flowers have to do with Venus energy here too as well. Venus is a ruler of Taurus and also Libra. Balance being very important, stability and material abundance, but also responsibility with finances, being comfortable, being fruitful, slow and steady. Very meticulous about what one has done, but also this is a very abundant energy here. Very well fed, seeing the belly here. This is also Empress energy that I'm getting here too. So creating something new here, releasing, possibly, you know, and I'm getting like, with the energy of putting these flowers to the past. These being a part of those 10 swords there, transmuting that energy. The seeds that one has been planting, reaping what one has been sowing, judgment energy here, and the seeds that one has been planting while experiencing these swords here, because this is falling underneath this energy. It's still continuing to grow. That Venus abundant energy still continuing to grow despite this Ten of Swords, taking that Ten of Swords and transmuting this, turning this into the Ten of Pentacles here with the Venus energy from within. Also, Mercury energy from within, that being about communication, speech, intellect, intelligence, logic, business, creating, still growing and being met with the sun here. And I feel that this communication here, staying strong in that energy while experiencing this Ten of Swords, continuing to move forward while releasing what no longer serves you. That releasing of what no longer served, the sun provided growth to this to help this to grow into this Ten of Pentacles, this tree of life here. So this flower turning into a garden here for this Queen of Pentacles. For you, having mastered the shadow energy of Virgo here, the energy that you were being met with. And with Virgo, lately, the energy of paying attention to the details is very strong here. I feel especially with the Piscean energy that's within you, that being very significant and important. And realizing that, you know, not just flowers here, you need that nurturance, you need that sunlight, you need that growth. And I feel that there's a relation here that you have been seeing here with those white flowers there and the seeds that you've been planting. Those seeds are you. You are the seeds. That sunlight feeding that energy there. But I feel that this is a message that's been received here. Someone has received those flowers there. You put this out into the universe while you were going through this awful Ten of Swords here. You continued to stay strong, knowing that the sun would rise again. This also, that Jupiter energy being a part of the sunrise, I feel. Death energy coming through, moving into the patience of temperance energy and being patient, and then going forward even greater into that. maintaining and still maintaining, but still growing and still believing, still having faith, still keeping on and continuing to create. That being here in that 10 of Pentacles. But again, you being met here with the match. Where I do feel that this is most definitely about the match that's within yourself here, because we do have feminine and masculine energy that's present. And that's speaking to the balance that's within oneself here too. I think that's pretty cool. But what you put out is what you're getting back. That's so sweet. I love that. And you being able to take a leap of faith into something that you've wanted to do for quite some time here, having very strongly built your stability here. I love it. All right, let's see what the clarifying card is for the 10 of Pentacles. And you know what? When I said that, like, I almost feel like you don't want to focus on this anymore. It was very hard to maintain and to be in this energy here, to build from this. I felt like the perspective was very hard to move out of and into and stay with this Queen of Pentacles energy from within yourself while you were still going through, I feel, numerous Tens of Swords here. And still maintaining to grow and to believe and to plant good seeds and stay on your path. That's wonderful. And you may still be healing from this energy here too. Seeing the red there too. I feel that red also being a tie here between generational energy for the feminine and healing things that may have had to do with how a feminine was treated by a masculine, or vice versa, or the roles that were supposed to be played, that affecting you. And you learning from this, continuing to still stay strong in your femininity and not giving up. So we have the Knave of Swords. And with this, I'm just getting that you've learned. This is what you have been learning. This is how you've been studying. You've been coming into something new and refining the energy, learning how to transmute and alchemize. Some of you may be getting into or learning or have learned about alchemy. You tapping into your truth, realizing your worth and your level of abundance here through this heartache and this pain. Continuing to stay the course. Having created this 10 of Pentacles for yourself, coming from a 9 of Pentacles, very strong, independent energy, and creating new ace energy for yourself here by learning something new, by tapping into that crown chakra, that third eye energy, healing yourself all the way through and clearing those chakras to be able to receive that wonderful information that's been within you, your truth from within the entire time here. And finding this here as you continue to be diligent and do study here. Knave of Swords is the Page of Swords. And that sword energy coming through, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, where I do get that this is about research and finding the truth. Seeing this sword here. Finding the truth within yourself and building upon this here. Releasing, but still maintaining and allowing your seeds to be planted and to feed from the sunlight here, being birthed into something greater and something new. Being given that opportunity here that you built for yourself here, now being in the sound situation here, wanting to move into something and learning something new. I feel with this, but then also from this. And that leading us to this full energy here where there's someone taking a leap of faith. You're taking a leap of faith into what it is you've wanted to do, I feel, for a long time. And that being a part of this flower energy here too. Something that's going to bring in a great amount of stability here for you and abundance. And you've stayed the course here by continuing to do research and to learn and to study something new. Or something that has to do with what it is that you've been wanting to do. You're learning more about it. Where you may have felt in the past that you did know something about it, or that you knew all that you needed to know about something in particular, but realizing you could go even further with this, and you're doing this here with the Knave of Swords here, clarifying this Ten of Pentacles here. And we're going to clarify the Fool. We have the World. This is the ending of a major cycle here. We have two tens, the Judgment energy being the card of 20. This being a card of 21. So with these two tens here and this leap of faith here, it's just simply clarifying again that there's an ending here coming from major heartache and pain that you've experienced, I feel, for many, many cycles. And just, this card, I feel, is clarifying this entire reading here. And what I had said earlier about putting things to an end, refining what all of this means for yourself, still maintaining and growing through that, still maintaining and learning something new as you have built the stability for yourself. This Garden of Eden that's unconventional. And with that, moving with this ending here into a new beginning here, taking a leap of faith on something new and different that you've been learning about, because you're closing cycles that have to do with past hurts, past karmas, past situations, putting these completely and finally to a definite end here with those two tens. Just as I said before, the two tens are here. The new beginning that you've created is here in this one. This being the last card of manifestation in the major arcana. And with this being a closure type deal here, we have the Fool, where we go back to zero and start into something new. And so with you taking a leap of faith here, taking a risk on, I feel, something that has to do very strongly with you and your passions and what you want to dive even more deeper into, learning something new, where you may be starting from the point of zero, but you're willing to do it, knowing what it is that you've been through and what you no longer wish to see happen for your life anymore. Making that and sending that out to the universe here, planting that seed, watching it grow, still maintaining all the while that patience energy coming through Temperance, creating, and now it's in fruition here. And because of that, you're able to start into something new. This being here with the taking a leap of faith. And I do feel that with this energy within you, you're being met with this, now putting all of this to an end here. All karmic cycles that have been taking place for far too long. You've made sure of this, that this would not happen ever again with this Queen of Pentacles underneath here. And then seeing the Queen of Pentacles going from that to this Knave of Swords, which is a Page of Swords. That being about the innocence of something new here and you getting into something new. That has to do possibly with communication. But then also, too, paying attention to the details. You mastering that Virgo energy from within yourself. And in doing that mastery here, it's allowing you, and the universe is helping you to bring these things to a closure here so that you can move into this full state here and also be met with someone who is taking a leap of faith on you. Closing that cycle, starting something completely new here. And manifesting something new. That has nothing to do with these energies here. Learning, having built from 10 energies here, where you've created a new start. But I feel with creating that new start, you're birthing something that's completely new so that you are making sure that you don't have to experience this anymore. And that being clarified here by this World card here, underneath this Fool card here. So a fool meeting a fool is what I'm feeling here, which I think is lovely, because I do feel in the past where you've done all the work throughout your cycles. And as you continued to move through cycles, feeling that you've closed those cycles, these things have been resurfacing because they have not been quite healed yet. I also feel too that for some of you, you may have been tested to see if you were going to repeat the same things over and over again. You're putting this to a definite end here. Again, this being defined by the 10, the 10, 10 and 10, and then this 1, where I do feel that this is an ace energy here. Magician energy here too as well, where this 1 will be after the 0 here in the Fool card here. Utilizing that magician energy to create something that's not like what it is you've experienced in the past. You're creating something new, whether it be someone new, something new. But it's beautiful, because I do feel that you're creating off of this 10 of Pentacles here. But learning something new and willing to take the risk and the leap of faith, because you know what you've been through and what you don't want to experience again. Let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles energy. Collaboration being very important here. I do feel this is about that something new, where you're creating and manifesting new starts, where it's about collaboration and working together in order to achieve. But this also being that balance energy from within yourself, masculine, feminine, and divine energy. Empress energy is present here too as well. The Empress is all 4 queens into 1. The card after 3 is the card of 4, which is the Emperor card in the major arcana. So counterpart energy, a fool meeting a fool. Possibly 2 people who have gone through major cycles here, and because they have continued to do the work and are manifesting unlike they have before, now being met up, you know, closing cycles here, being met with a match here. So I do feel too, what I'm getting is that the message is that if you feel like what you have been working on has not been manifesting itself, the evidence is here that what you have been manifesting is coming into fruition. We're going to see what's on the bottom of this deck here too. And we have a 9 energy, a 9 of Swords. 9 and 3 is 12. I'm getting that being about Hangman energy. And this not necessarily being about being stuck in the mind or in the head. I do feel with that 9 and that 3 and that 12 energy, that giving me Hangman energy. So being at a standstill point before you know, I feel this is a part of what you've learned here. Being in Hangman energy so that you're able to receive that wonderful intel and enlightenment from divine, to know what it is to do that's best for yourself. Listening to yourself and going within, rather than relying on outside energies here that have been a part of this 10 of Swords energy for far too long. You learning the game here, where we do have a 9 here, and then that 1 Ace of Swords there, that Ace energy, that Ace of Swords being built on truth. You taking that sword of truth and moving forward with that and collaboration here. And that's what I'm getting from that. All right, so Pisces Moons, this was your wonderful, awesome reading, 10 of Pentacles Bay. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, and empowering for you. Congratulations to you and whatever it is that you're taking a leap of faith on. And, you know, I feel that you're inviting energies that you know that you're being matched with. Have fun with that too, because I do feel that you have leveled up to a point where you have made sure of what is coming into your energy and your atmosphere is on high vibration here. And you're not settling for anything less. So do enjoy that. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. We're going to continue with you, Pisces, in your energy. It's all about you. You're in the spotlight. So again, do enjoy this. I'm getting that here too. Being in the spotlight, it's your time. It's your time, and you're taking a leap on it. You're trusting yourself. And in you trusting yourself, others are, you know, willing to be in this energy here. You're being matched with this and met with this. So yeah, wonderful. I love it. Until we meet again, take great care. I love you. Peace.